As someone that has studied at Harvard, what was the Harvard experience like?
Pretty brutal, to be honest. Look, it was, when you get there, they tell you that people who have gone through it previously describe it as life-changing, and you kind of go, all right, guys, like, I've already paid you the money, you can ease up on the sales pitch. And by the end of it, you absolutely agree. It's a truly life-changing process to go through, because you meet some of the smartest people in the world. You're forced to really confront some of the way you think and the patterns that you've built for how you think about the world. You're exposed to all of these extraordinary new ideas, and some of the kind of mental models and tools that they give you stick with you forever.
What are some of the big trends and sentiments that you're hearing from the industry right now?
The interesting thing to us is that it's not that there's some big new problem that's come about. It's that the existing issues have become more visible. It's that some of the issues are starting to compound on each other. And it just so happens that we've also got this other big thing happening on the sidelines, which is change in legislation, that's then kind of coming in and adding to the confusion, adding to the stress.
In what ways do you think the industry could respond to that?
People in any job are after really 4 kind of fundamental things when they go to work: purpose, autonomy, mastery, and reward. Now, reward is the simplest part. Do I get paid enough for the things someone wants me to do? And obviously there's things you can do there to incentivize people differently. That's really the simple one. The other 3, though, are equally important. Is the work that I'm doing purposeful? So do I feel a sense of meaning and connection to it? Am I doing really good at something because we like doing things we're good at? Or am I helping to kind of develop into something that might be a little bit outside my skill set today? So that's kind of coaching and training. And then the final part is autonomy. So do I get the scope to make decisions?
Are there any other key strategies that you think agencies could put in place to better support their staff?
When someone comes into your business, how much time and effort goes into setting them up to be successful? What are the measures and mechanisms that you've got in place for them to actually track their progress and see that they're doing a good job? Are you creating opportunities for them to kind of learn and see something different to what they may have in the past? And I think programs like Elite Retreat and Transform, and some of these are just great examples where exposing people to new ideas and new thinking can re-energise them if they're still doing the same job.
One of the first things that you did was to encourage the people doing Transform is to look at the big trends and why they matter.
The focus on digitization and the role of technology across the industry, I think, is increasing for better and worse. It's not a silver bullet by any stretch. I think there's some workforce changes at play as well. So, what's drawing people to the industry and keeping them in the industry is starting to shift. We're starting to see people take a much stronger kind of societal good lens to the work that they do. And I think even from a sales point of view, one of the things I love most is, increasingly it's less and less kind of learning about scripts, and it's more about learning about ourselves.
What do you think is required of leaders at this moment in property management?
I think there's 2 parts to this. So there's, as a functional or business leader, what does the business need from me? And the second is, as a leader of people, what do my people need from me? Irrespective of which 2 of those dimensions are looking at, from my point of view, there's a big piece that's needed around curiosity, around empathy and humility, because I think with those 3 things, you're in a better position to genuinely understand the lives of your people and what matters to them and what they're wrestling with. In the absence of that, very hard to do that well.